Hey everyone, I'm Anderson from EAATA. Today I'm going to show you the step-by-step process to properly extract your data from the EAATA 90 device. Hey everyone, I'll be showing you here how to extract a file from the EAATA 90 equipment via a USB cable connected to the computer. The very first step that we need to take right here is to make a specific change on the EAATA 90 device. To begin this process, we first need to go into the Personal Center menu. Then, let's slowly scroll down the page here and navigate into the Settings menu. And finally, let's select the Mode Switch option from the list. Here, when it comes from the factory, when it reaches you, it will always be on this option. Currently, the system is set to host mode. You will need to migrate this setting by going into the menu and selecting the device mode option instead. Once that step is complete, you will automatically return to the previous screen. From there, you'll need to take your USB cable and connect the USB Type-C end into the port on your tablet. First, take the USB Type-C end of the cable and plug it into the tablet, then put the USB end directly into your computer's USB port. Once you have successfully connected both ends, you can see that the device already appears here for us on our computer screen. I'll go ahead and select it, and then navigate to select the internal file you need. To find the files that have been read with the equipment, what we need to do is go to the correct directory on the device, which in this case will be the ThinkCard directory, and then select the folder named Tool Pro. This is where the files are stored, so make sure you are in the right place before proceeding. Now let's go ahead and select the specific VCI number from the list provided right here, okay? And then go ahead and select the diagnostic option from the main menu. From here, we can go ahead and select the EAATA option, Reset Prog. Right there, you can see every single one of the files that have been successfully read with the system. With the EAATA 90, migrating it to a specific folder location on your computer is a very straightforward process. You can select the files you need, right-click, copy or cut. You can copy and send it to our desktop folder. I selected it here. You can see it's already, everything's been successfully migrated here to our computer desktop. And if we want to import a file that was read from another format from different types of equipment, we can also easily retrieve it from our computer. Let's go ahead and select the specific file right here. I'll copy it now, and then I'll drop it directly into our EAATA 90 directory. Come over here, open the internal storage, and find the ThinkCar folder. First, let's navigate over to the Tool Pro directory, and then open it right up. First, select the specific VCI number, the diagnostic option, and the IMO data. We can save the file directly into any directory here. Let's select the RASPR option, and I will put the new file right here in this folder. Finally, simply click on the Paste button. As you can clearly see on the screen right now, the file has already been successfully moved over here into this specific destination folder. You can see for yourself that it is already sitting here, and because of that, I can now go ahead and run a quick test. I will just type in the word test right here. After that is done, I can easily navigate back to my EAATA and select the specific files that need to be read with our machine. Let's see if it's there. Now let's go ahead and navigate over to the Repair Info option, shall we? This specific section is exactly where you'll find the detailed information you need. Now let's go ahead and select the File Manager icon. Next, we'll go ahead and choose the Internal Storage option. From here, let's select the ThinkCar folder, then open up Tool Pro, select our specific VCI, click on Diagnostic, and finally open the EAATA folder. Reset Prog. That's where we saved it, and let's see if our file is here. 10 GFE prom test. Okay, this was another video from the EAATA about retrieving files. Well folks, that was the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.